Appreciate all of you for stopping by here on Golden State Warriors today. Excited to unpack all of the latest Warriors news and rumors. But first, we have a great sub battle going on between two of our highest channels here at Chat Sports, Lakers Report, Golden State Warriors Today. As the host of Golden State Warriors Today, these numbers here to my right, just not good enough. Since the start of December, 38 people worldwide have subscribed to the channel, which is okay. Getting beat, though, by the Los Angeles Lakers. If you want to stay in the know with all things Dubs year-round, multiple videos per week, subscribe to the channel. And with that, let's start the show. It is Golden State Warriors Today by Chat Sports. Chase Sr. here with you. Hope all of Dub Nation is doing just fantastic during this first week of December. Coming up on today's show, Warriors have to improve this basketball team. They have an opportunity to win a championship. They have to make some moves, in my opinion, to just put this team in a better situation, I should say, to just improve this roster. So trade ideas coming up for Gary Harris and Alex Caruso, as well as Jay Crowder. These are not star players by any means. These are players who are backups, who are complementary role pieces, occasional starters, and for Caruso and Jay Crowder, they can start for you, but at the end of the day, they can improve your unit, which is what the Warriors need to focus on right now. As for James Wiseman, let's get to some news here. Wiseman has returned. The Warriors have recalled him from the G League. Wiseman at the G League level, I thought, played pretty well. That's never a question for me. It's never a concern whether or not he's going to play well at the G League level. It's all about how he can contribute and play at the NBA level. And so far this year, prior to that G League stint, he wasn't playing too hot. Less than 7 points per game. A lot of DNPs by coach's decision. Never ideal. Shot about 59% from the floor, that's solid, but never seemed to find his groove within this Warriors offense. And time is ticking right now for James Wiseman. We're now in year 3 of the Wiseman experiment and tenure. Year 1 was okay, then got banged up. Year 2 didn't play at all because of that knee injury. Year 3, the play is erratic and he gets sent down to the G League. Now, we've seen this work before with Jordan Poole. Can it happen again with James Wiseman? It's my hope it can, because I do believe if he doesn't work out with the Warriors, he could go somewhere else and play pretty good hoop. Is James Wiseman the future for the Dubs? That's today's poll question. So let us know in the comment section. Do you think that he can be a key component for this basketball team? Y for yes, N for no, let us know. As for some of those trade ideas, how about this one for Gary Harris, where the Magic would be receiving the aforementioned James Wiseman, who is a very popular trade chip for the Warriors, Moses Moody, and second-round picks in 2027 and 2028. I don't think this is a good trade because to trade away James Wiseman, you can get a much better piece back than Gary Harris and Mo Wagner. There's just no doubt about that. There are other teams who are going to be in need of a young big who's really athletic, who still has untapped potential, who will give you a pretty solid player, and a much better player than a Gary Harris or a Mo Wagner, who the latter of which barely plays. Gary Harris at this point is a role player. He can come in off the bench. He can knock down some shots. He can take some three-pointers. This year, 10-plus points per game, 48% from the floor, 43.5% from three. He needed this so bad because last year, Gary Harris and his shooting numbers, they were abysmal. And to be connecting on 43.5% of your three-point attempts while chucking up about 4 of them, that's pretty damn good. So you take a look at this trade here. The Warriors, I'm only worried and focused on getting Gary Harris here. Again, I don't really care about a Mo Wagner as we put our general manager hats on to try to be Bob Myers. And the Magic would be receiving 2 very good players and former first-round picks in James Wiseman and Moses Moody and 2 second-round picks. That right there, that doesn't cut it for me. More trade ideas coming up around the corner, but first, Warriors Today, presented by Fetch. Free download at chatsports.com/Fetch, where you can turn your receipts into free gift cards. That's right. Every time you scan a receipt, you get bonus points back, and then you turn those bonus points into rewards, gift cards to places like Amazon, Target, Starbucks, It's awesome, and it's super easy to use. Use the app to snap a photo of your receipts from purchases from any store, or click the e-receipt option, and Fetch can connect you to your Amazon account, and you'll earn points on all shipped orders as well. Plus, connect your email to earn points for every e-receipt that you receive from Uber and Instacart. I use both of those services a lot because I'm a busy cat here at Chat Sports. Or any purchase that you make online. Those points can then be redeemed for gift cards at your favorite stores and restaurants. Fetch is available on iPhone and Android. Use our link, chatsports.com/fetch. And when you enter the promo code CHAT and you scan your first receipt, you get 5,000 bonus points back. That's the equivalent of a free $5 gift card. You want that? Free? Who doesn't like free? Chatsports.com/fetch. Let us know. So now we're going to shift gears here to an Alex Caruso conversation. And Alex Caruso is a player who we've talked about previously here on the show. And if the Chicago Bulls are going to sell, if they look to blow it up a little bit, Caruso could be a player who the Warriors look at. The Bulls could look to blow it up and start over. Trading Caruso is certainly logical for them because they can get some solid value back, maybe a young player or two who the Warriors can decide to give up and afford to give up. And for another team out there, Caruso knocks down some threes, a feisty guard who can play high-level guard defense, and given all that he does as a championship type of chess piece, pretty affordable player. 2022-2023, base salary, $9 million, and from that point, it only goes up $800,000 less than $1 million over the next 2 seasons combined. And this year, Alex Caruso having a pretty solid season. He's never a guy who's going to blow your top off statistically, right? 5.5 points per game, 3.7 rebounds, 41.7% from the floor, 37.5% from three, and a steal and a half per game. I think it's really, really impressive how Alex Caruso also averages about 0.8 blocks per night. So Alex Caruso, that championship level type of defender who can close games out for you, knock down some threes, and play a little point guard, play off guard, or off ball, and occupy both guard positions. So your level of interest in Caruso is what on a scale of 1 to 100? He's so active, he's so feisty, and I just like how pesky he is. Never afraid to guard some of the top guards in the NBA. Now let's go to Jay Crowder here. Warriors have continued to be linked to Jay Crowder, as well as Jakob Poeltl, who we continue to talk about, by the way. Poeltl not on today's show. But Jay Crowder is away from the Suns, refuses to play. He has differences with that organization, and that's why he's not playing. And then Cam Johnson took a spot in the rotation. Bleacher Report with the latest on Jay Crowder. While Crowder is just 6'6", he plays bigger than his height. Facts. He's built a reputation as a versatile, multi-positional defender. Facts. Who can hold his own against some of the league's power wings like LeBron and Giannis. He may be the closest available replacement to what the Warriors lost in Gary Payton II, as well as Otto Porter, but would the team be willing to give up multiple young prospects for Crowder? It might not without filling an additional hole in the roster. And for the Suns, they would like nothing more than to poach a young player off the roster from the Warriors for a player who's not even giving them anything on their roster. Jay Crowder, we talk about his toughness. We talk about his three-point ability. We talk about the fact that the dude is a dog. He's never scared. And I know that the Warriors, they have some dogs. Draymond, Clay, Steph. But I feel as though they're missing that a little bit without Otto Porter Jr. and without Gary Payton II. And I had said, Dante DiVincenzo, he can give you what Gary Payton left as he went to the Trailblazers to get all that money. DiVincenzo, he's really just been okay. And here's that trade idea. You'd get rid of the aforementioned Dante DiVincenzo to get a player back who is pretty solid and might be better than Double D there. Jay Crowder to the Bay, Ty Jerome, who the hell cares, and a second-round pick. So let me ask you this. Poll in the audience here. Does Jay Crowder interest you at all? Let me know in the comment section. I for interested, M for not really. And if you made it this far here on Warriors Today, just want to say thank you to all of you for your support. I took over this channel. It was a small one. Now we're approaching 50,000 subs. We set records over the summer. We're going to look to do it again, and we want you to be a part of it. Real one, roll call if you are subscribed and you support the show. That means that you're a real one, so comment if you're about that life.